while we explained the obligation and duties of the surety, she agreed to abide. Shana took to abide, whether she's found suitable. My Lord, the surety on record has not come back today.
She had never lived with him in one house. She was the mother of his child, whom she had not spoken. He had not spoken to her for 6 years when he was out of his country. Basically, she said, oh, then she started talking to her. Oh, we met in Jambogo University. Then I said, what did you do in Jambogo? Oh, I had only just registered. I didn't study. So many of them. Thanks to the prosecution's cross-examination. That is why I don't deny the prosecution the right to cross-examine. Because there are professional sureties in this country. There are people in Kampala whose work is to move from court to court, offering services of surety at a fee. If you have already noticed, the prosecution is not raising a hell when the relative is a mother, a father, a brother, and it is so obvious that these are family members. Even white issues is well established. So, or spouse. So that is the basis. And the fear of the court is that if you release a person to an African on bail under those circumstances, then this person who has stood at surety, who is not connected properly to the African, will not fulfill his duties or her duties and obligations as a surety. So basically, you will remain empty-handed if the person, which is very likely if there is no collaboration, jumps bail. So that is the problem. When the person jumps bail, you can't go and ask for you. She was just living with the fella, but now the man has left. You don't know where she is. She's in Busia. Those are the things. When we try to press, and in a country with many people, they have homes, they have fixed areas where they live. We have homes in Kampala, we have homes in the village. We have many fixed places over there. And you can actually leave Kampala, not notify anybody goes to the village. This is based on cases that are failed in this case. That is why the court first of all became a latter because people notice. And you've noticed that people who have proper addresses, established careers, get bail because they are well known, they are well established. It is not easy for them to run. Then it looks like the Muwanga cannot get what? Justice. But it's just because the verb of these days, they left the village, there's no village, there's no 1 hour good, you can't even go to the school and say, hey, where is this person? They are here in the city, they can go to Busia, they can go to Kalangala, they can disappear, buy land elsewhere, and then the case die without being heard and opened. So that is the reluctance. And that is why we try to put certain terms and conditions regarding the shooting. Who can stand to it? What connection does this person have with the applicant? The deeper the connection, the more likely I will define the shooting as collaboration. And if the issue yourself of your opinion is happening, if you try, I don't think you perfectly the name, but you try to do it for work. Because people with the distance connection and no obligation are the other person is not respectable, just brought them here the front for purposes of day, and then whom it may concern. That is the I know some people have argued like this, people can argue that this is those you have 80-year-old father, you say, it's too weak to enforce. But I would rather have that 80-year-old than a colleague with whom you are dealing with, whom you just met the other day. But again, you saw yourself, you saw the behavior of the prosecution, where the first applicant brought issue, they didn't concentrate. Because they are people of standing, and they have a deep connection, ideological, not physical or domestic or familial. It's ideological, political connection. They didn't complain. Did you see the prosecution complain?
My Lord, that is a new development from our brothers.
What new development?
They used to challenge us on even the obvious. But now we are grateful. We are grateful.
You have not been with them for this week, have you?
Several times.
Several times.
My Lord,
My
Lord, we practiced with this team here for over 10 years.
I didn't send it here. But I can tell you that they know also that the first person produce people who are people of deep connection and people of good standing who will not run away and stop fail to do their responsibility.
Lord,